This is my first time in Qatar, and we have more than 24 hours transit this time. So we decided to stay at the Grand Hyatt Doha. Opened in 2009, it was the first Hyatt hotel in Qatar. The property is huge, around 150,000 square meters, with roughly 250 rooms and 90 villas. The lobby is very grand, with a tall central atrium and floor-to-ceiling windows. Large windows seems to be a signature of Doha's architecture, and honestly, it looks pretty impressive. We arrived just after 6 a.m., which was very early. Our suite wasn't ready yet, and we didn't really expect to check in that early anyway. But the hotel kindly offered us a standard room to rest first. It was a very thoughtful gesture and truly beyond our expectations. So let's take a look at the standard room. The standard room is actually quite nice. The sides feel comfortable and layout makes sense, and it comes with a balcony facing the garden. There isn't much of a view, but Doha morning in December are lovely. Lying here in the sun feels really relaxing. The bed is comfortable and the pillow aren't too soft, which was really nice. There's also a desk, which is practical if you need to get some work done. Overall, it feels really complete. The bathroom is spacious, with both a shower and a bathtub, and a clear wet-dry separation. The only downside is that the vanity amenities feel a bit basic. Maybe that's part of their sustainability approach. After a short rest, we headed out to explore Doha, and we will move to our suite after we come back. If you are into discovering hotels and hidden gems, don't forget to like, subscribe and join me for the next trip. But now, before moving into our suite, we stop it by the Grand Club. The Grand Club was very quiet in the afternoon. As usual, it offers light snacks and drinks, and the space itself is quite large. However, the design is pretty simple. To be honest, nothing too fancy. However, happy hour was very good. There's a decent selection of hot food, cold dishes, desserts, and alcoholic drinks. Now let's go to check our suite. The suite is very classic in layout. It's one bedroom, one living room with a separate main bathroom, a guest bathroom, and when you enter the room, you enter into a spacious living room with a desk, and going outside there's a huge balcony overlooking the garden. The welcome gift was generous. We had fruit, dessert, and a bottle of red wine. This is one reason I tend to like Grand Hyatt no matter where I travel. Their welcome amenities rarely disappoint. The suites also come with a coffee machine and tea, which is pretty standard, but I was a little bit surprised the minibar is empty. The bathroom is much larger than the standard room. The highlight is definitely the view. It faces the beach, which is very nice. You can see the skyline from the window. Amenity is slightly upgraded compared to the standard room, and there were a couple of extra bottles of water. And one surprise though, the suite does not have double sink. The walk-in closet is a bit smaller than expected. It is absolutely fine for a short stay, but it might feel tight for longer stays. The bedroom is classic and comes with a very comfortable bed. You can see the charging ports by the bedside are well placed, and everything else feels exactly as expected. It's a very classic suite. The real highlight of this suite is the huge balcony. It feels big enough to host a small gathering. You can relax, walk, or simply do nothing here. The view is lovely too. You can see beach, sea, and the skyline across the water. When the wind blows, you can hear in the trees rustling. Lying here in the afternoon feels incredibly peaceful. As night falls, the lobby and atrium lights up, along with the Christmas tree. It feels completely different from daytime. The lighting adds a soft, almost dreamy atmosphere. Breakfast served buffet style with a wide selection. The quality is solid, as you can expect from Hyatt, with both local dishes and Western options. The bread selection is especially impressive. The service here is attentive, without being intrusive. Overall, I would say it was a very pleasant breakfast experience. After breakfast, let's check out the beach and pools. I think there are two pools, at least two main pools in the hotel, and this one is located near the lobby. It's very large, and since we came early, there was no one around. The hotel also has a private beach, which is quite nice. Doha doesn't really feel like a classic resort destination, and both yesterday and today, the beach was quite quiet. I'm not entirely sure whether swimming in the sea is common here. I didn't see anyone swimming yesterday, but there are other activities also available, like beach volleyball and jet skis. Walking along the beach, you will reach the infinity pool. This pool is stunning. It faces the beach with the view of the blue sky, shimmering water, and the skyline across the bay. Overall, the stay was a very pleasant experience. We only stayed here for one night, and I wish we could have stayed for 1 or 2 more nights, to be honest. Even though the hotel has been opened for over 15 years, it's been well maintained and the service feels thoughtful and balanced. If you have the time, staying here for 2 or 3 nights in winter, enjoying the sun, the beach, and the hotel facilities at a slow pace sounds like a great way to unwind. This is our experience at Grand Hyatt Doha, and I hope it helps. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more hotel reviews and travel stories from the road, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for coming along, and see you in the next one.